I was recently so flattered by a message that I got. A person contacted me and asked me if I was familiar with the Order of Phosphorus. Now, what makes this especially me, and I know that this is spiteful, and people say that, like, you shouldn't live for anger and, like, hatred and revenge, but, like, why the fuck not? I mean, whatever gets you out of bed in the mornings, right? But I had a friend, my best friend in high school, who, on a tangent, by the way, he actually worships Don Tolian now. My best friend from high school worships Don Tolian. My fiance worships Don Tolian. In fact, I believe that Don Tolian brought my fiance to me in the first place. We have multiple reasons for believing this. So why aren't you worshiping Don Tolian? Are you satisfied with your God experience? Does your God talk back? Maybe try mine. So this guy contacts me and he asks me if I'm familiar with the Order of Phosphorus, and I'm not really that familiar with it. But it tickled my memory because I remembered my best friend from high school who had told me how he had gotten accepted into a Facebook page for the Order of Phosphorus, like a Facebook group. And he didn't even remember applying. That's why he was excited, because he looked at like the membership questions and he didn't understand like how he had gotten in. He didn't remember applying. And he was just really happy about it, like self-satisfied. And I'm not happy with this friend of mine. He's kind of betrayed me. He knows why, even if he wants to minimize it. So my best friend had told me how he was accepted into this Order of Phosphorus Facebook group. And I just feel like happy because this individual contacted me and he tells me how he helped to found the Order of Phosphorus alongside Michael Ford. And he says the things you have been posting have been attracting some attention, which is like so complimentary. Like all you really want is to be taken seriously, like for established practitioners to see you. And it makes me happy because I'm mad at my friend. And I don't feel like I have to be the bigger person. I feel like I can be the bigger person by just being the better person. Like just being a better person. I feel that niceness is not as much of a virtue as people make it out to be. But so anyway, I was just happy with myself, you know. I was also self-satisfied. So I've been upholding my New Year's resolution and I've been meditating every day. I've also been trying to document the experiences, like whenever something happens during the meditations. I had a few small experiences yesterday, like 21 hours ago during my last meditation. I basically like forgot that I even existed because I'm trying different kinds of meditations. First I tried like you breathe in for 5 seconds and then you hold it for 5 seconds and then you breathe out for 5 seconds and then you hold that for 5 seconds and you breathe in for 5, you know. And I've been doing all of them for like 20 minutes each, all of these different meditations. And the reason I started with that one was because that was the one that I was doing when I experienced that really crazy voice changing effect that I posted about, where like at first my voice changed to like sound like that girl from The Exorcist. And then, like, involuntarily, like, I could not prevent it from happening. I was trying my best to speak normally, and my voice sounded like that Exorcist girl. And then so I started whispering because it gave me, like, more control. And then my whispering turned into, like, this quiet screaming. It was fucking fantastic. But so I jumped to that because I'd had previous success with it. But I was open to like trying different kinds of meditations. I also tried like for 20 minutes, I just concentrated on the sensation of breathing, like the act of breathing without thinking about anything in particular and like without counting the breathing or holding the breathing, just like focusing on like. And like when I was done with that one really helped me sleep. When I was done with it, I opened my eyes and there was like this, the wall looked weird. Like, I'm not going to say it was staticky. It wasn't like static. It was more like blotches. It looked like burns in my vision almost. Like it's so hard to describe. I don't think that I'm going to be able to describe it. But so I was like, that looks strange. And I reached out to touch the wall and it wasn't the wall. The wall was further back. Like this was like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was crazy. And then I did another one. And I basically forgot that I existed by the time it was over. Like I had set an alarm and I lost myself. Like I was lost. Let me see what I typed because I've been documenting it. I said, LMAO, this was 21 hours ago. LMAO, I was meditating, got to be so far gone, I got lost and the alarm alarmed me when it went off. Wait, am I still here? I exist? Weird. It was so crazy. Like I wasn't like in a dream. because I wasn't like fully asleep, but I had like started meditating and I was aware. And at a certain point, I like forgot myself. I just forgot everything. I was just gone. And then when the alarm went off, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? And it took me, it was so crazy. But so I'm having fun with that. If you have any recommendations for meditations, please supply them. Presuming that you can even comment on this video. I know that I am in a constant state of oppression. Thank you very much.